Hello, welcome to JEHU'S Revenge. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about witchcraft, and I'm talking nasty stuff. I'm not talking about light workers and pulling tarot cards or anything like that. I'm talking about the nasty stuff, like people putting spells on other people, hypnotizing people, Jedi mind tricks, freezer spells, succubus, incubus, and demonic ties when it comes to narcissists and sociopaths, psychopaths. Now, I've been watching. I have a degree in sociology, and I also have an A in criminal justice, so I've always been interested in how these people tick and how these people think. That either serial killers or, recidivism with criminals, or these crimes of passion. Well, it's very interesting that I had actually yesterday kind of took the day off. I was doing some other things, working around. I actually make my own I make my own jewelry. I make my own healing line of jewelry to help keep me energetically safe from these people. I believe wholeheartedly that we have an energy. We are made of energy. We have an energy field around us. The Creator knew this. Jesus knew this. Jesus was able to manipulate the elements. Yep, he taught us how to manifest and curse. Blessings and curses come through here. They first start up here, but they come through here. Well, I have watched like the Lacey Peterson case and the Casey Anthony case, and very clear indicators of a lot of this narcissistic or sociopathic, psychopathic tendencies with these people. At first, well, Casey Anthony just got off scot-free. Don't ask me how that happened. It was an accident. She swindled everybody. I don't know how she did it. And then, we know about the Jodi Arias. She didn't get off. But at first she was saying she just wanted the death penalty. And then at the end she decided to plead for her life so that she could help other victims of abuse. After what she did to him. Then we look at the Scott Peterson case with Lacey killing his pregnant wife, living a double life. That's what these people do. They live a double life. They have especially if they have the availability to travel. They'll have a mistress in this town. They'll have a mistress in this town. Everywhere they go, they'll find somebody. They know what all the strip clubs are. Most of them are very sexually deviant. Either way, one of the things that I've been internalizing when it came to this particular case with the one with that just happened a year ago with what the heck is the name of them? It's the one in Colorado. Chris Watts. Sorry about that. I had a brain fog for a minute. It was interesting how he came across to everybody else that he would never do something like that. And that's very true. He very well might not have. However, he found a mistress at work. Interesting. He worked in the gas and oil fields, and so did my ex. But he ended up coming across a chick. And then this chick started stalking him and his wife, and they never knew it. this chick they started flirting back and forth at work. If you watch both interviews, I'm unbiased with the whole thing. If you watch both interviews with him and then the mistress, obviously, because his Shannon and the girls are dead, you can definitely hear the disdain, especially in her voice, when she talks to, she doesn't really, when it comes to the interview where the police department was the original interview, but when she does like a talking interview, she's getting famous off this shit. She's loving every minute of it. You can see it. She's like, she got away with destroying a family. And I feel that she should be held equally accountable as well. Her name was Nikki, by the way. It was interesting because the way Chris had mentioned it was like the affair, and they both had said that the affair didn't really start until June. Well, she was dead by August, but it was like a 6-week long thing. Well, 6 weeks, I guess Shanann ended up going to visit her family. Their family was from North Carolina. They moved to Colorado together. She went to visit family, and Chris was acting distant. He wasn't talking to her because he was with this mistress. And from what she had told the police department, there's a bunch of deleted messages from her phone, some that aren't in order. And I honestly feel that if that mistress would have never came in the picture, they'd still be together. I really do. He wasn't thrilled about her getting pregnant to having Chris wasn't thrilled about her having a third pregnancy. They were having a boy. He always wanted a boy. But everything changed when he started with this mistress. Like, his whole view on his marriage, my God, he killed his wife and girls. It's like, this chick had some kind of hold on him. He doesn't even recall doing it. That tells me there's demonic possession. Yeah, sometimes we might say or do something and we don't recall it. Like, that's just memory relapse sometimes. But when if you don't remember why you did it or how, you're basically on autopilot and disassociated. That tells me there's another force at work behind all of this. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Whether he had narcissistic tendencies or sociopath, probably. His mother was one, very controlling, and it's a tragedy what happened. Like I said, I'm looking at the whole thing from an unbiased standpoint, but she might not have been the one to kill him, but I challenge you over the next day, watch his interviews and watch her interviews, the Nikki interviews. I might link them down. I want you to watch his interviews. She doesn't care about anything but her reputation. She asked about getting a name change because she's worried about being able to find another job. She didn't give one shit about this guy. And she basically was all about him a couple days prior. She's the one who turned him in. I'm telling you, there's something more to it. That's what my gut's telling me, and intuitively, I'm pretty sure. Either way, the influence of demonic stuff, it can cause you to go into a rage, go crazy, and you don't even realize you're doing it. It takes over. So he probably had demonic entities. Obviously, he had some for stuff going on. I guarantee you this chick does too, and she's walking away scot-free. So I'm going to challenge you to watch that. I love you guys. welcome to JEHU'S Revenge. I want to kind of get it out there and get it known. I want your guys' feedback. I'll put some links down in the description for you to be able to check out. I want your feedback. What do you think is going on here? Because, I mean, obviously there's a beautiful woman and 3 babies dead because of an affair. So, there's so much to this case. And the fact that they just nailed him. And, I mean, she even schmoozed the cops. It's like the interviewers and the police were like, it made me sick. Complete succubus. She's a succubus, if I ever saw one in my life. And if you'll notice some of the pictures that they show with her, she looks completely different. She changes the way she looks every time. Either way, I love you guys. Take care. Welcome to JEHU'S Revenge. And this is kind of like just something food for thought. Are they always this way, or does something happen that they snap? When narcissists snap, it's not good. They can be forced to do it too. Either way, you guys take care. Like I said, I'm on a neutral ground here. I feel no ways about my abusers anymore. And I hope that we all get to that point. And if you need help getting free or need coaching, please get a hold of me at beautifulmind4275@gmail.com. We can do some background search and see where this stuff came in and close those old wounds. I love you guys. You take care. Bye.